Would you maybe want to have sex with me?
Kidding, right?
No.
What's wrong with you? Say something like that.
I'm just feeling it right now.
I wish you would get some help on that.
I believe men are less capable than women, so. I believe that men are less capable than women, so I had to get that for you. Yeah, of course, anytime.
She practiced so much, but wasn't.
You just seen we just let them. Ooh. That phone's gone. She's about to go down.
Oh look.
What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right now I'm feeling like a 10.
Alright, what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10.
Why would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business. I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem now, ain't it? You just described yourself as a man. See, you got to understand what the men want. And nothing you said in there was anywhere close to being feminine, beautiful, inspirational, caring, loving. The way you're talking almost sounds like a dude.
So, today we have another round of women who are showing their true colors after being ignored and rejected. We start off with a girl who's just lost her mind as she goes up to an old man who's probably 50+ years old, and she asks him if he would like to sleep with her. He's obviously shocked and perplexed because the girl looks like she's in her prime and early 20s, and he actually asks her if she's okay, to which she replies she was just feeling it at the moment. Then we have a woman who's practically trying to jump on top G. Andrew Tate as she tells him that she loves him, to which he immediately replies no. She says she wants to be his wife, and he totally rejects her and says no, you're haram, which means she's forbidden in his belief system. He then makes a little prayer for the girl and asks God to protect her soul. Then we have a woman who just opens the door for a man as he exits the gas shop. As she does this, she tells the man that she believes men are less capable than women, obviously to try to get him to react. He keeps his calm and goes up to his car and asks her if she can pump the fuel for him as well. Seriously guys, I mean, the woman just opens the door for him and starts telling him how she's superior now. Men have been opening doors for women probably ever since doors were invented, but they never made it a point to tell women they're doing this because they're superior or more powerful or any other thing, because they do it in courtesy and respect, both of which women clearly don't have. We also see our occasional simps who don't know to set things straight with women and constantly accept the use and abuse that the women level on them. Just like the guy in the hallway who is simping in front of a raging woman who even slams and throws his phone away. I would just like to say that guys, never be like this, because you're setting a bad example for all your brothers out there. Stand your ground, be firm, and tell her that you will not tolerate and disrespect from her. If she wants to talk, she needs to cool down first, and then explain her point of view in a respectable manner. And as I said in the previous videos, if you ask a guy what he thinks he's rated at, he'll give you a realistic number. If he's a 5, he'll say he's a 4 or a 5, or at max, maybe a 6. He'll never say he's a 9, because guys are in tune with their realities and realities around the world. But if you ask a woman, she'll inflate her value and say she's a 9 when she really is a 3. This is exactly what happened in the clip you just saw. Every girl who is asked what she thinks her rating is, and she replies with a 10, while every guy who is asked the same question is straight up real about it and says he's either a 5 or a 6 or a 4. It's like the women have been told from a young age they're the prettiest girls in the world, and that one day Prince Charming will come and sweep her off her feet and they'll live happily ever after. She's been taught that just because she's a girl, the world is supposed to roll a red carpet for her and guys are automatically going to be simping for her. But she's never taught the reality and never taught the value of hard work. In the last video, the guy lays it out straight for the woman who clearly doesn't understand why no man wants to be with her, as she goes on to explain how successful she is and how she has her own business and maintains her own lifestyle. The guy is very clear with her and tells her the truth that really don't care about a woman being successful or being wealthy. For guys, a woman's most attractive part is her feminine personality. The more feminine she is, the more attractive she will be. And yes, feminine here really means feminine, not something else. Gender dynamics continue to change today as they always have. Men who once received praise and admiration for their masculinity are now nearly universally viewed with contempt by society. Women who were formerly admired for their feminine beauty are now being pressured by culture to lose their feminine characteristics and become more masculine. More and more men are choosing to ignore women as a result of men going their separate ways, which makes women want men more because women naturally crave acceptance and validation. Women want those men more and more while men neglect them more and more. This is something all of us have witnessed and experienced from time to time, and there's nothing wrong in talking about something that is so apparent. With initiatives like the Me Too movement, it appears to be getting more difficult to mislead successful and intelligent men. The most sought-after men are typically the ones who devote the majority of their efforts to advancing their professions, maintaining physical shape, and achieving financial success. They have the intelligence to avoid destroying their life. Men in the top 20% of the population now dread women. I've stated it many times before, but feminists recruit more women to their causes by ignoring those males because if they do, more women will become feminists. Thus, those women go bonkers and explode in anger at all men. So, in a manner, by advising males not to get married, MT is promoting feminism. Men who have chosen their own paths should be thanked by feminists since we are assisting in their further development. But they continue to oppose it. However, feminists are extremely against MT and they likely believe that it harms them. But in reality, it just radicalizes women. In fact, I believe that women with alternatives have a stronger case for doing so. While granting men their independence, feminism continues to advance while more men turn away. Feminists, I suppose, would truly want to give men what they want rather than attempting to take more and more things away from us if they were reasonable about it and saw that more guys leading the field is simply making them more unbalanced. The final point I want to make is how much free time you now have. It's fantastic that you have more time to exercise, watch TV, and explore the world around you. I completely believe that reading more books may broaden your mind and increase your vocabulary, but if you're single, you'll have to compete with those hardworking couples for housing. Therefore, you ought to spend your leisure time in a more productive manner. To help with the rising expense of being a single man in our culture, consider streaming your travel adventures in the mountains and earn some money. Try to incorporate your business into your leisure pursuits so you may accomplish two goals at once. The majority of men already don't save enough money for retirement. So, folks, this is the hot topic. Men are becoming more and more independent and adept at ignoring women because they believe they have no other choice. Women, on the other hand, are slowly coming to this realization and are unsure of what to do. Men going their own way are rejecting women, even the most stunning ones who have never been rejected by a guy. Thanks for watching Manfulness. Show us some love by liking this video and subscribing to our channel.